Hello, good evening, everyone. How are we doing? How are we doing tonight? Okay, so good to be here tonight with all of you. So, I have a good news. Yeah, I have a good news. I have a good news for you. I have a good news for you. So, ensure you stay tuned to the end of this section. So, if you are joining us, let me know your name and where you are joining us from. Your name and where you are joining us from. Your name and where you are joining us from. So, let me know your name and where you are joining us from. So, we are having a 7 days realtor sales training plan, right? And at the end of this training, our goal is to sell at least 2 to 5 plots. Yes, within these 7 days. Our plan is to sell what? 2 to 5 plots before these 7 days, right? So whether you are in Success Haven or you are working with any real estate company, whatever company you work for is none of my business. Mine is to show you how you can sell at least how many plots? 2 to 5 plots before the end of the week, right? So it's going to be a 7 days training starting from today. Today is day one till Saturday, right? So this is going to be an hour section. So I want you to follow throughout this meeting. I want you to follow through. Don't miss any section. Even throughout this week, don't miss any section. And if you miss any section, go back and rewatch it because I'll be saying a whole lot of things on this training, right? So first of all, I have my slide prepared. Yes, I have my slide prepared. So you just have to be patient with me. Let me hang it. All right, so hanged already. All right, so hanged already. Okay, I'm having a challenge. So let me know where you are joining us from. Like I said, for some of us who are joining us now, and I said our goal in this 7 days training is to sell at least, our goal is to sell at least 2 to 5 plots, right? Whether you work for Success Haven or you work for any real estate firm, is none of my business in these 7 days. Yes. So my goal is to help you, right? Sell at least 2 to 5 plots of land. So this training is going to be, I don't know, you shouldn't miss it for anything because on a normal day, I don't just show up for training. But if I show up, ah, if I show up, I show up with value. Some of you know, do you understand? So, um, so today is day one, and our focus is going to be product mastery and market confidence. Right? Write it down. Product mastery and market confidence. And what we plan to do today is product knowledge. You understand? Product knowledge. So I want you to follow through. Don't miss any section tonight. Don't miss any session throughout this week. It's going to be value packed. It's going to be value packed. I promise you guys, that was yesterday, that I'm going to do this. It's not part of my plan this month, but I chose to because I want to see you make sales. I want to see you make sales. Yes. All right. So let's go. So when we talk about product mastery and market confidence, what does we mean? Understanding what you sell. So I'm going to use this case study um, to explain what I am talking about. Yes, I'm going to use that case study. So first of all, I will be using the case study of our newly launched estate in Success Haven. All right, I'm going to be using our newly launched estate in where? Success Haven. Sorry, yeah, Success Haven. So we launched an estate called Excel Garden, right? Excel Garden. That's what we launched. That was last week. We did our general site inspection at what's it called? At on Saturday. Yes, on Saturday. Right. So follow through. I won't be looking at the comment section because I'm not really getting what's. I think I don't know where these people are joining us from, but if you know you are here, please hit up on the comments. All right. So, like I said, I'm going to be using a product knowledge. One of our products, which is Excel Garden, to be explaining what I'm about to say. So you can also use that property to other property that you market. Is that clear? All right. So you if you don't understand what you are selling, you can't sell it. That's the first thing I want you to understand. If you don't understand what you are selling, you can't sell it. So first of all, you need to understand what you are selling, right? Like for instance, I said that we're going to be using what's it called? Our estate Excel Garden. So first of all, as a realtor, you must understand the estate you are selling. And first thing you need to understand about it is the exact location of that property. Like Excel Garden is where some of you who are part of Success 7 is in Abara Eche local government, right? In Eche local government, Abara Eche, in Eche local government in Rivers State. So you need to understand what you are selling. So if you have a property in Enugu, where exactly is that property? First, you need to have a very detailed information about the property you are selling. Two, you need to understand the size measurement of the property. Yes, understand the size measurement. How much is that property measured? Understand this. How much does the property measured? Number three, what is the price of that property? What is what? The price of that property. These are the things that you should master if you really want to sell, or if you want to sell more as a realtor or any property you are selling. So I've talked about pricing, I've talked about location, I've talked about sizing. Title document. What is the title document of the property you are selling? Is it C of O? Yes. Is it deed of conveyance? Is it register survey? Is it power of attorney? Like our property at Excel is deed of conveyance and survey, right? And it's registered survey, not just survey, registered survey. Do you understand? So that is the property. So that's the title. So is there anything like payment structure? Is it outright? Is it initial deposit and spread in how many days? These are the things that you need to. Because what am I saying is, if you don't understand the product, you cannot sell it. And if even if you try to sell it, you will encounter some questions and objection. And if you don't know what you are selling, the client will not rate you. So it's better you don't sell than sell what you don't know. Write it down. It's better you don't sell or sell what you don't know. So write it down. So is there any development plan of that estate? Is there any plan of that estate? Are you aware of it? Like in the Excel Garden, there's going to be perimeter fencing. Right? We are also trying to get a global CFO on that property. So these are the things that you should understand or you should know as a realtor. Is there any accessibility and landmark? Is the road accessible? Is there any landmark? These are the things that you should know. Do you understand? Like there are different landmarks in that our property. We have the River State University of Agricultural campus. We have Telsa University. We have Stramaris University. We have the Wailing Women Camp of Refugee. Yes, camp in that location. Yes, so these are the things that you should know. Do you understand? And again, you also need to understand that there are three core reason investors buy land. So understand this. There are three reasons. Sorry, I'm trying to get my camera cleaned up so that you can get what we are doing very well. I don't know why it's so blurred, but it's clear now. Yeah. So there are three reasons why investors buy land. One of the reasons is appreciation. What's appreciation? Property moving from, let me say, 1.2 to 1.8 or 1 point or 2 point something. This is land appreciation. And what are the things that causes land appreciation? Sometimes it can be the real estate company, it can be development, it can be population is also part of the thing that affects what's it called? Affects um property. So land appreciation, these are the reason why they buy property. Two, future development. Is there any future development? Yes, of course, there is future development. Like in our property, let me also tell us this story, which is part of the things that is going to be part of my content. But I plan to create about 30 content be in 2 weeks. So in 1 week, I'm creating 15 content, both visual, video, and write up. So if I'm you also likewise do the same thing. Just in that property alone, oh, exactly. So is there any future development like that property, that location at Abara? We launched our first estate there and second estate, and this is the third estate we are launching. The first estate we launched, we sold it for 850. Currently, it's okay. Before it was sold out, it moved from 850 to 1.5, from 1.5 to 2 million, and it's sold out. For people who are reselling their owners, reselling it at the rate of 1.5, 2 million naira. For we had a client that bought that property at 1 million, yes, 2 plots, and sold it. He's an engineer, and the guy sold that property for 1.5 in less than 2 months. So it's not land banking that he did land flipping. Do you understand? So is there any future development? There is future development. There's a whole lot of things that is happening there. Asset security. The reason why investors buy land is because of security. People want to secure their wealth. They want to secure their wealth. They don't want to make mistake. I get what I'm saying. See what is happening in the world today. Our currency is depreciating. Dollar is going up. Naira is going down. A lot is happening, and you can categorically understand that 1,000 10 million naira last year is not the same as 10 million naira today, or what 10 million naira can buy last year. It's not the same thing that 10 million naira. Okay, now fuel is move from 9 something to 1.5 or 1.3 depending on the location you are. So meaning that if you can buy 10 liters for less than 10,000, you now buy it for more than 12,000 or close to 12,000 or year about. I guess what I'm saying. Why am I saying that the money is depreciating? And the only way to hedge against inflation is buying a property. I get what I'm saying. So asset security, to secure their wealth, to secure their money, and the best way to do it is by buying property, and that's the reason why investors buy land. I get what I'm saying. So you need to understand that. So now let me also tell us this. If you really want to sell, like I said, there are some things that you need to do. Yes, you need to do, and I'm going to be pointing it out. You have to create content. There are two different ways in which you can generate leads on social media. I call it, I think I wrote it in this book. right? I wrote it in this book. This is beginner, relative beginner's guide. I wrote it here, and I said there are two ways to generate leads. And what is lead? Lead is getting clients telling you I'm interested in this, I'm interested. You know this, I'm interested, I'm interested. That is lead generation. And those I'm interested will now convert to becoming clients, and clients are the people that have paid. Exactly. So how do we generate a lot of I am interested in this land? There are two ways: organic and inorganic. Organic and inorganic. Organic is creating content. Inorganic is social media ads. And these two ways I'm going to be teaching you. But in fact, I'm going to be diving in deep into that section tomorrow. Those two sections I'm going to be diving deep, but I'm going to be touching it a little bit. Do you understand? So when we talk about content creation, there are different kind of content. Like I said, just on this property Excel garden, I'm creating 30 contents before the end of the, in fact, this week and next week. So it means that 15 content I will post on my social media, and that 15 content just on one property. And in a day I do roughly more than 10 to 20 content. So let's do the mathematics. So in 2 weeks is 14 days, yes. So I said I'm creating how many content? 30 content. So in a day I should post at least three, starting from tomorrow, three posts about that particular property. Three posts at least of Excel garden, either video or written content or flyer or whatever thing. I get what I'm saying. All these posts that you do, when people see it, they will tell you I'm interested in this. And but when you don't post, they won't know what you are selling. They won't know what you are selling. I was speaking to a lady today, and she happens to be my colleague when I was working in UBA. And when I mentioned real estate book, he said, yes, that she has seen my book. And how did she see it? I've been talking about the book on social media. A lot of people, I think we've sold up to 100 copies of that book. 100 copies. I get what I'm saying. So you need to understand that content creation will help you generate leads, and it's free. It's free. So there are different kind of content you can create. There's educational content. In fact, let me even go deeper on this. Let me go deeper on that types of content for you from this book. Oh, yes, from this book. So as some of you understand what we are talking about. The one we talk about all of this, some of you don't understand it. So I'll be showing you. If you are here, tell me you are here. Oh. If you are in this meeting, tell me you are in this meeting. So, all right. So I wrote down how many types of contents here. Okay, this is follow up. Different kind of contents. So hold on for me. Okay, so number one kind of content you can create as a realtor, all right, is number one, educational content. Write it down. What I say? Educational what? Content. That's the only way you can generate leads. Educational content. And what is educational content? Educational content is educating your clients. Educating what? Your what? Clients. You educate them with your posts. Educate them on different types. What's happening in that location? Do you understand? What is happening in that location? A lot of people don't know that location. You educate them. Yes, educate them. Educational posts. The next kind of content you can create is storytelling content. Storytelling, yes. A lot of people don't know how emotional storytelling is. Tell story. People always connect with story. Tell story. This another content. Educational content is educating people about this is what's happening in this location, this is what's happening in this location, this is what's happening in this location. Educate them. The reason why you're getting these documents is because of this, because all these things are educational content. Do you understand? Of which from tomorrow I'll be dropping different types of content you can create. Father, I'm going to share my content idea to all of us. I don't know how they can get it across to you on different platform. Do you understand? So so you get it. All right. So storytelling, tell story about the location, ask questions. Do you understand? Like I told you story of that we sold that property for 850, and we had a client that resold his own last year for, and he bought it 1 million, he sold it for 1.5, two plots. Think about it. He made 1 million naira all from a property that he bought 3 million. He sold it for 4 million. No, sorry, not 4 million. He bought that property for 2 million and he sold it for 3 million. So he made 1 million naira what profit from it. That's massive. I get what I'm saying. So you can tell story about it, let people know it. Another kind of content you should create is pain points. Yes, pain points. Pain points is that the things that have affected them, the pains of losing out, anything that connects with them, you know, all those kind of things. That okay, let's say for instance, you can create a pain point like in that property, and you said um or you talk about a client that missed an opportunity in that estate when it was selling for 850. I get what I'm saying. It's a pain point. Fear of missing out is a pain point. Do you understand? And that kind of content is promotional content, posting about the property. Do you understand? I've given you how many now? 4. I talked about what? Educational, um, storytelling. I talked about pain points, and the last one is what? Can someone remind me? So these are the kind of content you can create. Do you understand? Promotional. Yes, promotional. These are the kind of content you can create as a realtor to sell that property. I get what I'm saying? To sell that property. And another kind of content you can also create is call to action. Like if you're interested in buying property in this location, send me a DM. Straight up, call to action kind of content. So there are other types of content that you can still create. Do you understand? So what I will be doing from tomorrow um, is I'll be dropping different kind of content you can create in our general WhatsApp group. That is our Port Harcourt WhatsApp group. Or once I post it in my internal group, I will tell my team to dispatch it. Do you understand? Create those kind of content. All right. So you must, in this property we are selling, or any property you are selling, you must at least create how many posts? 3 posts. 3 posts. You must create it. And that's the only way people can tell you, oh, I saw this property you've been talking about. I'm interested. I know how crazy it is. The way algorithm now shoot a lot of things now is so crazy. It's so crazy. Like I've gained literally more than how many followers within this period just by creating content. So you must create content. Like I said, I have 30 content to create this week and next week, and I must post them. So it means that from tomorrow I must create, just on Excel garden I must create what? 3 contents. 3 contents. So you should create your own. I get what I'm saying. You should create your own. Another kind of way you can generate lead is through ads. And I have a full course or full recording course on meta ad, how to do it practical. It's not talk, practical. Set your Facebook page and run your ad back to back. I get what I'm saying. Set up your ad back to back. So for you to get access to that course, you have to get this book and you get access to that course. Do you understand what I'm saying? So you can run ad. When you run ad, like last week I generated over 70 something leads, And out of some something leads, I sold over 10. I closed what? 10. 10 deals. I guess what I'm saying. Through what? Through art. Do I get clients that even reach out to me from my content? Yes, I also sold too. I guess what I'm saying. So lead generation is not a problem. That's why tomorrow there's a whole lot of things that we're going to be talking about. I guess what I'm saying. So I'm going to give you a task, and that task is to write out 20% that you think that can buy the property you are selling. Like a sell garden, write out 20 names that you think you know. My wife does this a lot, and it has been helping her. I think she have closed about 4 deals just this week that just passed. Do you understand? So, so what she does is that if she want to, she have a new property, she thinks of people that can afford that property in her contact first. She thought about them. I guess what I'm saying. And the next thing she does is that she will create a brokers list for them. I get what I'm saying, and send them the message once, and it doesn't end there. She also go as high as calling them one after the other. So question one: how many person? Let's say you use Excel garden instead for 1.2. How many person do you think they can afford 1.2? As you are thinking those people now, go on your WhatsApp list, write out their names and their phone number, create a broker's list, and send them a message about their property. Do you understand? Don't say, they are seeing on my post. No. Create the broker's list and post it. I get what I'm saying. Post it. Post it. If you do it, you will get people that will buy. I get what I'm saying. You will get what? People that will tell you, I'm interested. Can I come and see the property? Are you following? So these are the things that you can do to make sales, right? To make sales. So tomorrow we'll be diving into the main cocoa. This is lead generation, and I'll be sharing with you tomorrow 5 ways you can generate leads. 5 ways you can generate leads. All right, leads. So don't miss tomorrow. To every day, I think I won't. The training will not pass more than 30 minutes or 1 hour. So today is more like the first day, all right? And like I said, we talked about, what do we talk about? Mastering the product and what market confidence. I get what I'm saying. And I've also given you guys a task. Think of 20% that you think that can buy Else Garden or the property you are selling. Write their names down and send them a broker's list. I get what I'm saying. And also call them on the phone. Tell them about the property. Do you understand? So this is your assignment. Do that before tomorrow. I get what I'm saying. And we'll take it off from here. All right. So I want to say a very big thank you to all of you for being part of tonight's meeting. I hope I've been able to convince you and not to confuse you that you need to make a lot of posts this new week. Yes, you must create content. You must do that art. Right. And before I forget, our books are still available. It's selling out. A lot of people are buying it. If I'm you, I shouldn't be told. Knowledge is the only way to move faster in this industry. If you have known me, you should know that I've been a person of knowledge, right? So if you have not gotten this book, right, on real estate, get it. It's still 10,000 naira. The price have not changed, and really thought to see you, right? Get the book. It will help you in your real estate journey. If you really want to make sales, this book is what you need. And if you're a lady listening to me, I made a post on my Facebook. Go and click on it. Yes, go and click on it. Don't miss that offer. Jesus. Don't miss it for anything. The people that attended Sharia or that have paid for Sharia, some of them are not happy because the offer I'm giving you guys is so sweet. It's so sweet. So if I'm you, I will grab it with all my heart and push for it immediately. All right. So I want to say a very big thank you to all of us for being part of tonight's meeting, and God bless you. Joining late, go and watch the recap. Is very, very, very important for you. See you on the next one. Thank you.